Turn to M3 and Karen B for this week's episode of Comply on the Fly. You'll get quick and timely answers to the most common compliance questions so you and your business can keep moving ahead. Please note this podcast and the contents herein do not constitute legal advice. Please seek the advice of counsel for any benefit compliance related implementation guidance or strategy.
Hello everyone, I'm Karen B, and the Comply on the Fly question of the week is, what do I need to know for the ACA shared responsibility calculations for 2022? First, employer shared responsibility, or ESR, under the ACA applies to employers with 50 or more full-time and full-time equivalents. This is based on a very prescribed calculation method from the previous calendar year. If you need more information about that, just ask. But assuming you are subject to it, you are required to make an offer of coverage that is affordable and valuable to all of your 30-plus hour employees. So, how is affordability determined in 2022? And just a side note, the value of coverage requirement has not changed and remains 60% of the cost of coverage under the plan. But back to affordability. That is determined by looking at the lowest cost single coverage option you provide, that provides value, of course, and making sure the employee contribution to that coverage is no more than a certain percentage of their wages or the federal poverty level for that year. In 2022, the percentage multiplier is 9.61%. Please note that is a reduction from the 2021 multiplier, which was 9.83%. Remember, in determining affordability, you can use safe harbors. W-2, where you have to use box 1 of the W-2, rate of pay, which means that you take a person's hourly rate times 130 or their monthly salary, or the federal poverty level. If using the federal poverty level safe harbor for 2022, the calculation provides a max employee contribution of $103.15 per month. It is important to note that the safe harbor or harbors you apply will impact how you code 1095Cs. And just a reminder of the penalties. What are those penalties for 2022? The penalty for not offering minimum essential coverage to at least 95% of your full-time employees is $2,750 annually per full-time employee minus the first 30. And what if you don't offer affordable or valuable coverage? That penalty now in 2022 is $4,120 annually, and that is applied per person who is not offered the affordable or valuable coverage and actually goes to the marketplace and receives a subsidy for any month in 2022. And there's our Comply on the Fly question of the week. Thanks for tuning in.
What's on your mind? If you have a pressing compliance question, send it to askkarenb@m3ins.com. We'll do our best to cover it in an upcoming episode of Comply on the Fly. Make sure to tune in next week and encourage others to join us.